Hello, and welcome back to another episode of Nomifactory GTCEu Expert Mode. So, got some stuff ready for today, and we're going to be tackling a couple different quests today. Now, I did get the Tier 9 microminer finished up, and then we also did tackle the omniums. So, first, I'm going to show you the Tier 9 microminer that we were working on last time. There it is in our inventory, and that quest is now complete. Now we're going to be using this one to get the universe creation data. As you can see, it's going to take 256 stellar creation data, 4 awakened draconium, plus the microminer itself. And then these, I'm pretty sure I showed this last time, but we had to do this a bunch of times, because it only gets you, well, I did this one actually, 4 at a time, so um, I believe it was 64 sets of this that I have to do. So you need 256 of these, 64 of these tier 2s, and then the rocket fuel, like 192 buckets of rocket fuel. And then we ended up with a bunch of stellar creation data. And so now that we have that, we can certainly go ahead and get this sent off. So what we want to do is this one right here. So I'm going to put that in there. We'll encode that, and that's going to go in our microverse 3. And also, something to note, uh, so it does require UV, but I did end up upgrading my um, tier 3 one right here. It is now UHV, so I have 2 UV energy hatches here now. For that one. And so now if we want to get the universe creation data, you can see I have everything ready here. It's only 270 bytes because I have all this stuff already done. So let's go ahead and get that one started. Get our universe creation data. And then while that's crafting up there, which it is probably going to take a bit of energy, I'm guessing. Okay, decent amount, but we're still fine right now. Um, I did get some stuff prepared for the tier 10 also. So if you take a look here, right now it's saying it's only going to take about 33,000 bytes because I did get most of the stuff ready for this. Um, I was gonna say the only thing that is missing right now is the Omnium because I got the part of the Omnium ready. So as you can see, I have 486 motes of Omnium. That's what I got. And so 486 of these was, of course, 486 sets of all of this stuff plus the exotic materials catalyst. So it did take a decent amount of resources, 486 of each thing in here. And now what we're going to have to be doing is converting this into omnium nuggets in the implosion compressor. And I did get the implosion compressor ready, and I also got the TNT that we're going to need for that. So we need 2 of these industrial TNTs for every mote of omnium that we're going to be converting into a compressor, or into the nugget, I mean. And I'm gonna see, I haven't used the compressor yet. I built it and I haven't even tested it really, but I'm going to put that in there in a minute. Um, let's see if we can't do this. It's probably gonna be better to set up. Then let's also get dark ashes. We don't even care about that really. This. Okay, so let's head over to the compressor, which it is right here. Small 3x3 block here. And so on the input bus, we'll put that and that. And then we will also get this hooked up. There we go. Oh, there we go. Okay, so this one should be online now. Good. So if we wanted to, we should be able to craft 486 of these. Wait, I put in the wrong recipe. I put TNT, not the industrial TNT. So let's fix that. We need the pattern. Forgot that one is the one that we want. Industrial TNT. Okay. So now 486 will work just fine. Let's get that started. It's one ticking them. As you can see, we're getting our omnium nuggets here pretty fast. 20 per second. Now, I do need to get this exported to our system. I don't know if I really care about the dark ashes too much. It's really just ashes and carbon dust. It's kind of whatever. So, let's get an interface for this. That there, get that hooked up. There we go. Our omnium nuggets are going up. And in case you didn't know, 486 omnium nuggets is what we're going to want for what we're about to do. So if we take these nuggets and convert them into ingots, you can see we ended up with 54 ingots. And we're also going to want 4 of these. 4 blocks of omnium and 18 omnium ingots is what we needed for, uh, I think, so we did need to make 2 of these, and as you can see, it requires the 4 blocks of omnium and the 18 omnium ingots there, which is why we needed 486 nuggets slash omnium, motes of omnium. We're going to be making chaotic cores here. Also, off stream, I did get 36 more chaos shards. Gruesome. Not very fun to get those, but we will be solving that soon enough, I think. Um, I crafted the draconic energy cores off stream, the wyvern ones. So let's go ahead and get, I think, um, oh, well, we forgot to put the most of omnium in our inventory, but we do have that one complete. That was 99. That's finished. So if we take a look over here at the end game one, we need the chaotic cores as part of the quest, so I'm actually going to craft those individually first. I know we're going to need 9 of them, so let's get those crafted up. And by the way, the chaotic cores take 30 billion RF. So if we take a look at our energy right now that we've got that started up, it's probably going to spike when it starts fusion crafting them. Just see what happens here. Oh, it just spiked. We just lost 30 billion RF for the first one. It did do it fast, and there's another one going. And thus another 30 billion lost. Getting a lot of input right now. We're inputting 64 million, what it says. Another one. think that was another one. This is going to take a lot of energy. In total, it's 30 billion times 9. So 270 billion energy to do all 9. Definitely draining our energy right now, but we still have the energy in the Draconic Evolution energy storage ball for like, think about 60 bill, so we'll have that extra. I think it's about to drain this to 0 if it does another one, which I think it will. Yep, now we have 0 in our conduits. Boom. Is the chaotic cores done? We've got all 9 finished. See how our... It did impact our ball a little bit here. Just a few bill. We do have... One of these fusion reactors. This one's making radon right now. We did have one of them making titanium for a bit, but I guess that one's finished for now. Okay, so we've got 9 chaotic cores here. We only need 1 for the quest. So let's just grab one out of here. And I think we're missing a prerequisite. Mode of Omnium. Is this the Mode of Omnium quest? Yeah. We have finished that one. Just doesn't realize it. It's also because it says we're missing all of these other things too. This one has a bunch of requirements, but we didn't put them in our inventory. So that's going to be kind of annoying. I'm assuming all of this stuff should go into Motes of Omnium, right? All of this stuff down here and all of this stuff right here goes into a Mode of Omnium, right? I've got to auto-complete all of that stuff. I've got to complete all of it. Wonder if I can complete this one, though. I don't even know what the quest number is. I can't see it. Wait. Quest 280. Let's see if I can do this. I mean, it says it's complete now, but too bad it didn't auto-complete. Okay, so this one should be able to complete now. Maybe I've got to like drop it and re-grab it. Maybe? No? Guess it doesn't want to. Oh, it wants me to have 4 in my inventory. There we go. Okay. So chaotic core complete. Next, it wants us to get 2 neutronium solar panels, so we'll take that. And again, this is a really simple craft. I mean, because we already prepared a decent amount of stuff for it. We've got the chaotic cores, of course. We've got the omnium already done, and the draconic energy core and wyvern energy core. So, good stuff here. Get that one started up. Now, these are also going to take a bunch of energy. Um, the chaotic ones are going to take 13 bill each. And then the neutronium ones are going to take 135 bill each. I'm kind of worried that I don't think we're going to have enough energy to do the neutronium ones yet. The chaotic ones we should be fine for now. but it is going to take out of our energy core, of course, I think. So we don't have enough in our conduits just yet. Let's see. Oh, well, we also need to get 8 nether stars converted to liquid nether. Do I have... Okay, so we need to put 1152. Boom. Now that'll start going. Now it seems to be stuck, maybe? Why? Wait, solar panel 8 is scheduled. Did we use... I made some solar panel 8s, but I guess maybe we didn't make enough. But the real question is the assembly... Oh, we would need 1296 Enderium. I think that's why it's not doing that. 1296, and we've got 720, so we need another 576 of that. Any day now, Enderium. Any day. Oh, we currently have this thing doing black granite. Let's get that to stop for now. Oh, it's not messing with our other stuff. Go down here. Still waiting on these to be smelted together. Eleven, 1296. There we go. Now it's doing those. That is going to take 2 minutes for those solar panels. Then it'll do the Wyvern ones, which is going to take 8.5 bill. Hoping that this energy goes up because we're about to use a bunch of it soon. For these neutronium solar panels. Slowly going up right now. It does say we're getting 122 million RF per tick right now. According to this, anyways. Any minute now, these are going to be finishing up, and then it's going to start doing the chaotics, or Wyvern, chaotic, and then neutronium. Oh wait, Draconic's in there too. Forgot about that. So it'll go Wyvern, Draconic, chaotic, then neutronium. These are gonna take 8.5 bill total. And then this will take, oh, okay, I see. We need to make 2 of these, so, okay. So that's about 25 bill. And then 38 bill. I think it's gonna be about 170 billion energy total. Right now, I don't think we're gonna have enough energy, because now it's trying to make a neutronium. Or we're gonna watch our energy core completely run out of energy right now. Look how fast it's draining. It's gonna go all the way down to 0. Nope, 0. How much did this even get charged? A little bit. Oh boy. Maybe I should have thought about this. Kind of forgot about our. I thought that having our solar panels combined with 234 billion RF and storage plus the draconic energy core would be enough, but apparently not when we're making these big crafts, of course. And I could make more of these, but the issue is that we're kind of starved for energy right now. So even if I get this going, it might not properly work because we have like no energy. That'd be the issue. We could cancel the second one if we wanted. And then try to make some more solar panels so we can get energy faster. Because this one right now, it's definitely progressing very slowly because we're only making so much energy right now. It went through all of our energy reserves. Now, I know that the other neutronium solar panel is this green one right here, but I don't know if I can get that one out of there or not. Without, I mean, I can obviously break the unpackager, stop it from doing it. This one, though, I don't want to interrupt it because then all the energy that went into it so far would be wasted. But I could break the other one. We're gonna want to hold on to this because this holds our stuff. We'll just throw that back in there when we're ready to do the next one. But in the meantime, after that one finishes, I'm gonna try to craft up a little bit more in terms of our solar panels to get us a little bit more of energy generation going. I did prepare some Sunarium already, so we should be just fine to get these going. The main issue is that we don't have any energy right now. It's all going into this craft right now. I wish it had a percentage because then I could at least see much easier how it's progressing. I know it doesn't have to the energy part only goes to about halfway on the arrow, I think. And then it stops using energy and just finishes the craft itself. So, I think halfway might be like right about maybe here. Kind of weird. See it moving, but slowly. And we're only producing like not enough energy in terms of how much energy this thing uses, which is 135 bill. One 135, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Let's say we produce 7 million RF per tick. That would be 19,000 ticks. Should be 960 seconds. 16 minutes. It would take us, if we had no energy reserve at all, just with our energy production, it would take us 16 minutes to produce the amount of energy required to make one neutronium solar panel. If I had an extra 96, I'll speed it up by about 33%. So it might shave about 5 minutes off of that theoretically. So almost 10 minutes instead of 15, for example. This thing would already be done if we had more energy still in reserve. So while this finishes up, um, we are, we do have a lot of the stuff prepared for the 10, uh, microminer, whatever you want to call it. I don't think we have to worry about this redstone and diamond. It's gonna say stuff is missing, but that's because it doesn't know that we already put in a craft for the neutronium solar panels, so you don't have to worry about all this stuff that's missing here. Because obviously we already did that too. Uh, so this craft is actually way smaller. It's actually really simple, but it just doesn't know that we already technically made the neutronium solar panels. We're just waiting on them. So we are going to finish the neutronium solar panels. Try to, I believe we should be able to get the tier 10 crafted up once we get the neutronium solar panels. And then we're going to send it on this mission to get a heart of a universe. And with the heart of the universe, we're not going to worry about the infinite catalyst just yet, although that is something you can do with it. I am going to be using it to get a stabilized microminer, but we're not going to be, we'll probably end once we get the heart of a universe. Um, because I did not prepare yet all the stuff that we're going to need for to get the stabilized microminer, because we are going to need well, actually I'm thinking ahead that we to get this we would need an actualization chamber um to utilize that pristine whatever thing it's called. um we would have to get some more omnium, but that's probably not too big of a deal really. I believe we could probably make some more omnium if we wanted, unless we're out of one of our resources. And then 24 of these, that's the thing that is going to take 48 terranium. This thing looks like it should be getting close to being done, I think. Now, we don't have any terranium right now, but we do have the helium, dusty helium. We've got 382k, so what we'll probably do is get all of this processed over, and we're gonna have to run it in the fusion reactor, but we're gonna get a bunch of terranium from that. Um, Probably get that going here also. Um, but the stabilized microminer thing is probably not something that we're going to be doing today. I'll definitely get some stuff ready for next time. We'll get the actualization chamber made, of course. And I'll definitely get this stuff ready also. Granted, I'm pretty sure, as it mentioned in the quest book, the tier 8 one is the best one to go for first because of the fact that it can get us unlimited chaos shards, essentially, and dragon eggs. And this one's not as important, but it is an option, of course. Um, so I'll be getting all of this stuff ready. They all take almost the same ingredients, every single one. The only difference here is the microminer that's put into the stabilized. So we'll have to get the tranium ready and all of this stuff for next time. And this one, oh, I think it's done with the energy now. Maybe? Maybe not. I don't know. Nope, I guess not yet. Thought it was almost done. Come on. You can do it. Mm. As soon as this finishes, I'm gonna get the 96 solar panels crafted up, because then we'll have energy. Then we'll get more energy once we put them down. Come on. I think it finishes the energy stage. After that, after it finishes that, it does the ball thing, I think. Mm-hmm. Mm-mm-mm. Come on, you know you want to finish it. Mm-mm-mm. Okay. We're just playing a bit of a waiting game right now. Oh, I did finish it. Okay. Well, that's good. Now energy will start going up slowly. Um, let's go ahead and get our 96 solar panels crafted up here. 96 divided by 4 times 12, 96. 31,104 minus, so I guess we've got 576 already, so 130, 528. Get that crafted up. Okay, so the solar panels are going to be working on. Once those solar panels are done, although I just was thinking about it, it is going to take a while to get all of those for unless we move them to a higher tier assembly line, because right now they're in the ZPM one, and it takes 120 seconds each, times 4. So it literally would take 48 minutes if we left it in the ZPM one. Now over here, we've got a UV one. So that would be better. It would only take, I mean, it would still take 24 minutes even in this one. Unless we put UV energy hatches here. Then it would take 12 minutes, because it'd be running at UHV. Still a bit of time. Um, let's see. Let's get our Endarium. I don't think we have that over here yet, so we're gonna put that there. Okay. And then I'm going to move the solar panel one. I'm gonna move it to over here, so at least it's a little bit faster, but we've got to get down here to our interface. Oops, did we click the wrong one? I guess so. Okay. So now it'll at least be twice as fast for those for now. Mm, okay. Just looking at how this is going right now. Looking back at it, I should have just, I made the scenario overnight, but realistically I should have just queued the solar panels overnight when I was sleeping. And I would have had them done already. I wonder which, I'll probably have it in an LUV one, so it's still gonna take 60 seconds a piece per 4. There's 10 of them, so that might take 10 minutes for those. Oh, well, do we already have the stuff in here? Um, I just saw that there was stuff in the input bus here. We've got the 7, we've got the photovoltaic, and then the osmium plates and enderium. Oh, well, we've already got the stuff in there, but for some reason it didn't start. Oh, wait, never mind. I guess it did now. I don't know, it has been going for 20 seconds. Okay, that's weird. It's got another set in here, I guess, already. Maybe we're waiting on the, I don't know, it's weird. This is only gonna take a minute per craft. How's our energy going? 0. Well, that's unfortunate. This one's draining. Let's look. Um, can we make any of these? Make some, but not too many. About these? Some. These? Some. That'll get us a little bit more energy too. Unfortunately, using more energy than we're gaining right now, it seems. Might be because we have this on too, along with like the quad EBF and stuff like that. While that's going for a little bit, actually, solidify hydrogen. We can actually get this quest done. Pretty simple. Nitrogen. Quest done. Radon. Does that one need to be done? Yeah. Xenon. Chlorine. Finish with that one. Fluorine. Mercury. Krypton. Neon. Okay. Oxygen. Helium. Oops. I think we need this one too. Maybe? Maybe not? Okay, never mind. What about California? No? Okay. Let's see, let's see. So that completed some of these quests. I could do the autocomplete, the complete command. Mm, okay, so this is still making... I don't know how close we're being done here. Looks like we're still making some Neptunium here. That's required for the enriched samarium. Once the Endarium process is done, we'll probably start gaining a bit of energy. Oh, hello, Rockstar. You love Nomifactory. This pack was perfect because GTNH was too much. Mm. Yeah, I've heard of Greg Tech New Horizon, but I haven't tried it myself. Uh, I stumbled across this one and I just decided to go for it and I went into expert mode. First attempt. I've been doing on expert mode from the beginning. I didn't even try normal mode. I just went straight for expert on this one. It's been quite the experience, man. Like the new textures that we get in New Greg. Have you seen Mona Factory? No, I have not seen that. Have you, when you played it on normal mode, have you beat Noma Factory on normal then, completely to the end? Mm, come on, Endurium. Finish already. Actually, I can do this. Yeah, I I played the same world a while ago, like over a year ago, and then I ended up stopping for a while, but then I got back into it a few months back or whatever. I've been playing it a good amount, but considering this is my first time on the playthrough here with, this whole mod pack in general, not really having much experience before, and I'm doing it in expert mode, it has taken me a while to get to this point. I'm at 1,600 hours total. Of course, some of that is probably just, messing around and stuff. But I am getting somewhat close to the end here since I'm finally tackling some stuff at the end game quest book here. But I still gotta get a decent amount of that stuff done. Hmm. Yeah, I mean, I was like, I've done other mod packs before, and I have messed with infinity ingots before in the past with a different mod pack. Um, but I've never messed with microminers and a lot of these machines I haven't messed with. Um, and obviously the multi-blocks and stuff too. Yeah, it is definitely a grind. Especially if you're new to it, there's a lot to um, think about, and of course, some maybe like on your second or third playthrough or whatever, you might have like a better base design and stuff like that. But I was like, I just sort of carved into this building here when I initially started, and yeah, this was like where I was initially here back when I had like no machines. I don't know why Kappa becomes this emoji thing. Kappa. Um, after I obviously, I did want to finish this one on my own, but if I get done with this one, whenever I get done with this one, rather, um, if you're still around, I wouldn't mind potentially playing with another person. Um, I did have a couple friends play this, but it's been like a long time since they've been on, and they only did like, not that many hours too. They didn't really help with any of this stuff. But I'd probably, after I finish this one solo, I'd eventually be down to maybe try it again with someone, at least one other person this time on expert mode again. But maybe it'll be a little bit of a different experience and stuff, considering I'll have done it before at least once. Yeah, yeah, you have to do it with the caps for the kappa to happen. The Enderium is finished, that's good. Now we're just waiting on the assembler. 60 seconds per 4. Um, that means it's gonna take like 15 minutes for that to finish all of those solar panels. What I can do is, because I'm sure I do have some of them already finished. Um, let's, look, we've got 32. I'm gonna go ahead and get these started up here. Um, get the solar generation going here. Get more energy generation going. Okay, so we were doing it like that. Oh, hello. Oh, we actually kind of need that block there. Actually, we'll just get a regular stone. Gonna be putting that block right there. Then we're gonna need a couple of those. Okay. Actually, we're gonna need quite a few of them. Maybe you should try for the Greg Star and ATM9 next. It was actually very fun when I was doing it last year. Mm. I thought this version of solar panels formed like a multi-block when you place them all together. Am I misremembering things? Yeah, I've never seen them form a multi-block. All I know is that you don't want them to be wall shared, like one right next to another, because apparently it causes some TPS lag if I were to put one right here, or a bunch of them rather, right next to each other. So that's why I have a space in between each one. It doesn't matter if it's like directly on top of each other, but side by side, apparently there's an issue from what I've read. I don't think there's any solar panels that multi-block form in this pack that I know of so far. Come on, let me put that there. There we go. There we go. Another set of solar panels. We've got 16 more. Let's get those loaded up. We'll leave that one. That's all connected. And then we would put one right there, there, there. Get that to go up. That, that, that. Come on, let me put it there. There we go. I don't mean like an actual multi-block, I just mean that they combine for like one energy buffer, so you can only extract from one panel. Hmm. Are you saying like if I stop the energy conduit like right here, the ones up there would somehow be connected to the ones down here? Is that what you're saying? Yeah. I think I Oh, you're talking about like if you did it like this? I'm guessing. Oops. Yeah, I'm not sure about that. Obviously, um, I if I knew that if it wasn't going to cause any TPS issues, I would do it like that, but the only reason I'm doing it, separating it out like this is, of course, because of the stuff that I read about where it can cause TPS issues. Can I reach from here? No. Can I reach from here? No? Still can't. Okay. Now I should be able to. You should definitely try ATM 9. I'll look into it, see how it is. Um, see what kind of stuff they got in there. Thank you for the suggestion. I'll definitely take a look at it, see how it is. There we go. Do I have enough room? Yeah, I have enough room for one more thing here. More solar panels. There we go. It's a very different Greg experience is all I'm saying. Okay. Let me go home real quick. Let's see how our energy is now that we put all those. It's not a very helpful number to see. The last time I did a pack before this, I did, I think it was called FTB Infinity Evolved, if you've heard of that one. I think that was the one that I did before this one. That was a while ago. But I do recognize they had definitely had Draconic Evolution in that, but they also had some other stuff like Rotary and Reactor Craft and stuff like that. But they also had Infinity and stuff like that also, is what I was playing with in the past. You have seen someone play Infinity Evolved before? Oh. Actually, I'm gonna head off to sleep. It's literally 1:10 a.m. Oh, you must be in across the ocean from compared to me because it's only 4 p.m. here. But hey, thank you for stopping by, and yeah, I hope to see you next stream. I don't know if you saw or not, but oh, South Africa, okay. But yeah, next time I am gonna finish getting a Heart of Universe, and then next time I'm probably gonna be working on the stabilized microverses. So I hope to see you next time. You have a good one. Thank you, appreciate it. Oh yeah, so you followed. Yep, thank you, appreciate it. Okay. Mm, come on, solar panels. Oh, there we go. What is all my energy being sapped away for? Is it... How fast is it going up? Not that fast. Mm, 21. I don't know how fast this updates. Is it like at least 2 times a second? Maybe? If so, that means we're only getting like 4 million RF per tick right now. Obviously, we're producing more than that, but we must be using energy on some stuff here. Well, obviously these. Okay. Get some more solar panels. It's a good thing I put it in the faster one, otherwise it would have taken twice as long. Well, that was a little bit of a delay notification there. Okay, this row is done. That is a decent amount of solar panels. Next set, let's see here. I guess it would be right here, here, and here. That should be connected, yeah. Because let's see. Yep, it's connected. Okay. Should be good to do that. Go that direction. More. Let's see how many we got left. 8. Almost there, almost there. Last set of 4 coming up. And then we're gonna try to get enough energy to craft this last neutronium solar panel. And then do the tier 10 microminer and Heart of the Universe. And wrap up. Okay. There's the rest of our solar panels, I guess. Big cloud. Mm, I think that should be all of the, unless it's, let's see, double check here. Let's go to the assembler. Oh, nope, it's still doing one more, I guess. Okay. There we go. Alright, all of them are giving energy. Let's see what our energy is looking like now. Hopefully a little bit better. 300, 400, 5, 6. Oh, it's going up. Well, it is going up really fast now, but probably because we're not using the assembler anymore. That would make sense. Now, we're gonna need, to get this neutronium solar panel, 135 billion. This right now has 50 billion. Oh, this one also has 59 billion, let's say. So we just need to wait a little bit longer, and then we should definitely have enough energy to just knock it out. Should probably make some more solar panels off stream too, just so that we don't run into an energy issue again at some point soon. So we're at about 120 billion now. 65. We'll wait till this is like 80 bill just to be safe. Hopefully have enough neutronium. We should. I don't see why we wouldn't. It's gonna still say missing stuff because we haven't finished the neutronium yet. Alright, almost there. 8 bell to go to be on the safe side. Alright, we should be good to go now. Let's head down to this and put this in the unpackager. I'll get that going real fast. Now that we have the right amount of energy, I think. As long as this doesn't run out of energy. Alright, we're good. It's doing it. Should say... Oh, okay. Neutronium, solar panels, here they are. There's the 2. That's complete. Now, for those interested, I did do this before, but the generation compared to the tier 8s, it's obviously not worth using these unless you just want to save space, but there's no point in really doing it. But these are equal to 256 tier 8 solar panels, but obviously I would never recommend anyone make these for them. I would just use the tier 8s because you can just, it does take more space, but you get uh, the same amount of generation for like less resources essentially. Just more space, that's all it takes. Okay, so now that we have neutronium solar panels done, if we were to look at the tier 10 now, you can see it is only 32,000 bytes. And it's looking like a pretty easy craft again, because we did make the universal navigators, of course. We made the stabilizers ready, that's a big thing too. As you can see, we've got 2 of those available. We've got the solar panels done already. And we've also got the reactor cores done also. That's why this seems like such an easy craft, even though it's not that easy to do this one. I'm gonna go ahead and get that one started up. And the tier 10 is on the way. Then we've got to send it on this mission for a heart. And we don't have that as a pattern yet, so I'm going to do that. And we'll get that in our microverse right here. Let's see how it's going. Making those, that. Neutronium plates. Bunch of plate stuff here, it looks like. Quantum eyes, dislocators, titanium and indium. Hopefully it'll be done in 5 minutes or less. We'll have to see. Does have to do a couple micro minor missions, it looks like. Once that comes back, we'll get that quest finished. This one, and then finally we will send it on this, get the heart of a universe, and then wrap up. I'm gonna have to get more chaos shards. Only 4 though. Then we can get this made next time. Let's look here. If we wanted 4 more of these, we'll have to get a little bit more diamonds. I think that's it though. That should be really easy. Let's look at diamonds. I converted a bunch of our exquisites and flawless into actual diamonds. We had like 100,000 diamonds worth of those. Actually, I'm not going to use that one. We'll use this one. Okay. Now, we should be able to do that. Yes. Perfect. I can get the chaos shards already. It's one less thing that we'll need to do for this. We'll get the heart. We'll need the tier 8 and the chaos shards, of course. We'll need 28 dense iridium. It's going to be a lot of iridium. I don't even know if I have dense iridium as a thing yet. So I'm going to have to get that set as a recipe. I think we did put a tier 9, or a C9 press. Yes, we did. We did that, so let's put that there. And it says we would need 28 of those. So let's see, if we did 28, we could do that. Okay, so that's one more thing that we can do for sure. The 24 UV field generators. What's that gonna take? Apparently a lot of PBI, titanium, iron 3 chloride. Okay. We're gonna need more RAM, I guess, and americium, and we're gonna need a bunch of wetware processors. Speaking of wetware processors, if I wanted to, I could probably get the neutronium, because I haven't done that yet. Neutronium bools. I did put that as an autocraft, but then we could get the HASOCs, which of course will double the amount of wetware processors we can get per new processing unit. That'd be nice to have. Instead of using this recipe, we could use this one. We would need a UV. Uh, UV circuit. Is this? I forget what tier. Okay, it is UV. So this could do it. Um, although I don't know if it could do 16 at a time or not, because we would need a lot of energy. Well, I got 8388. Um, this is how much EU per tick available for running recipes. This one takes 150,000. Does that mean we take 8388608 divided by 150,000? If so, that says we have 56 times the amount of this. 56 times, is that how that works? Maybe, I don't know. Alright, it looks like we have our tier 10 finally. After a lot of hours, tier 10 microminer is finished. Thank goodness. Looks pretty cool too in my hand. Okay, now that we've had our fun, heart, and we've already got everything ready to go here. 19 bytes total, but it is going to take 5 minutes, I think. Yep, we've got this running at UHV right now. 5 minutes. Good thing we are good on energy, it is still going up. Not gonna run out of energy for now. Alright, so in a few minutes we'll get our Heart of a Universe. Hmm, let's see, neutron. How much does this make? It makes 96 wafers of neutronium. That's pretty good. How much? We've got 20k neutronium right now. Trying to think if there was anything else that we're gonna need neutronium for anytime soon. I know this is gonna be tritanium, um, awakened draconium, trinium, wetware, um, americium, more terranium. I'm gonna have to definitely get my terranium going here because I've just got it into helium form right now. We're gonna have to get this over to the other usable form, the terranium itself. So we have to centrifuge this helium here. Let's throw that in there. They're gonna come in. Uh, oh, right, we've got liquid in there already right now. We'll just go down to this other centrifuge then, because I don't feel like dealing with that. This one's got liquid in it too. Alright, dusty helium, go in there. Maybe. Can it even be processed? Oh, it has to be IV. Damn it. Never mind. It's ruined. I don't even care about that right now. Let's get this. I don't think we have. Oh, we do have this though. This is a centrifuge. Is it doing anything? Not really. So if we put this in there, that should process that out, I guess instantly. Hmm. Why does it still have another 16 helium here? Did the liquid went into our system, right? I think so. I think the enriched one went into our thing for it to be processed. Let's see. Is that over here? Was it this one? Mm, we should have got this. Oh, terranium enriched helium 3. Wait, terranium enriched. Where did our. It must have went into. Which centrifuge did it go into? The. Wait, am I thinking about this right? Oh, this fusion reactor? Did it go into a fusion reactor? I don't see where the stuff went. Well, there's our heart of the universe. I'm a little confused where that disappeared to. I'll have to figure that out. But here is the heart of the universe. All finished. That's nice. That's good. Yes. Our first heart of the universe. Now it'd probably take to craft another one. Hmm. On a bunch of diamonds, redstone, and various other things. It says we're missing 8,000 draconium right now. Well, that's gonna be fun. Bunch of tungsten, of course, we would need. Dilithium. 9 million bytes if I wanted to try crafting this with the current state of things. Oof. 1,248 draconic cores. Uh, definitely gonna need more RAM wafers. And probably SOCs at some point here. Okay, so just some things to think about that I'm gonna get ready for next stream. Because we are gonna try to get a stabilized microminer here the next time. We're gonna have to get some stuff ready for the actualization chamber, of course. Uh, and mm, the actual, um, we're gonna have to get stuff ready for this actualization chamber as well as this craft here. So we're gonna need neutronium, omnium, rocket fuel, all these dense iridium, chaos shards. We've already got that. We gotta make one of those. So yeah, we'll get that stuff ready. Can we make a tier 8 right now? Yes, we can. And it's gonna require 18k diamonds though, but that's just what it costs. The rest should be pretty simple. Get that going, and then Let me look at something here. Oh, oh, right. We're gonna use the tier 8 to get the chaos shards. Okay. I know we're gonna need a layer 2. We, oh, we can get that one going. Okay, wait. It's just a crafting CPU thing right now. Start it. There we go. Okay, so we've got that stuff going. Perfect. Getting started on that stuff. With that in mind, I'm glad we were able to finally get that stuff knocked out of the way. Got the chaotic cores, the neutronium solar panels, the tier 10 microminer, and then finally the heart of a universe. So, I think that's going to be it for now. Hope you enjoyed. See you next time. Bye for now.